Greetings to everyone from the upper room. Ecclesiastes 4 verse 11 says, "Also, if two lie down together, they will keep warm. But how can one keep warm alone?" Welcome to Life is a Test. These are life lessons from King Solomon, part 21. I have just recently moved to reside in Canada from an island that is tropical. When I informed people that I was moving to Canada, everyone said, "Good luck in that cold." Over the last 2 months, I have experienced the cold, but I've been told that I have not experienced anything as yet. It is now January, and it is negative 40 degrees. The view from my window is all white. The river is frozen, and the cold stings my bones. The other side of the cold is the emotional impact. As I get up in the mornings to go to work, I will often look outside on the snow on the ground and became immediately depressed just with the thought of going out. So, in our devotion, we are going to speak about the cold. But let's keep in mind that as there is a spiritual and natural side to the cold, there is also a physical and emotional side. Solomon in verse 11 states the third practical advantage of partnership, which is that it provides warmth, again emphasizing the importance of relationships. Again, I will not only look at the temporal meaning of words, but also the spiritual connotations. Solomon says, if two lie down together, which means not literally laying side by side in a bed, but speaks to fellowship, unity, and partnering. He says they will keep warm, which means they will give physical and emotional support. The winter months or the winter season is a time most people seek the greatest warmth. But what are the other characteristics of this season? During this season, nothing usually grows and things move slowly. The winter is seen as a time of barrenness and the time when plants die or become dormant. Animals during this time go into hibernation and spend much of the season sleeping. But despite the cold and gloominess of winter, there are also good things that are happening which we cannot really see with our natural eyes. It is during the winter that plants are busy growing inward and roots are getting deeper and firmer. It is during the winter season that people find more time to reflect and rest. It is during the winter that some people get the best sleep. It's a time when one will lose their jobs, their marriages or their businesses will fail, friends and family will disappear, and when all hope for promotion is also gone. It's a time when churches split. Pastors and brethren are accused or persecuted, when attendance in church dwindles, and persons become less engaged in church activities and worship. Because of all that the winter offers in the spiritual, many people's spiritual temperature becomes very low, and so life and worship is affected. In one article I read, it says that before thermal wear and fleece-type garments were manufactured, travelers who were traveling in the cold night had to sleep so close to each other just to stay warm enough and survive the cold nights. Solomon, in the verses read, is encouraging us not to isolate ourselves during the cold days or winter days, but to connect with others for warmth or support to survive. As we struggle throughout life, we need people, because no man is an island and no man stands alone. In marriages, in businesses, in the community, and even in our churches, we need others. In marriages, partners are needed to give each other emotional, financial, and spiritual support to survive in the good and the bad season. In our churches, leaders need the warmth or support of other leaders, their church brethren, their communities, to implement church plans and activities, to equip others and effectively shepherd the flock of God that were placed in their charge. In the classroom, teachers need the support of other teachers, the administration, and the parents of their students. In business, entrepreneurs need the support of their staff, other business partners, and their customers for their business to thrive. We all need others. We live in a cold world that is filled with hatred, betrayal, murder, war, frustration, depression, and rebellion. And so we need the warmth or the support of others. Keeping ourselves locked away and weeping over the coldness of the winter season, or weeping over our struggles, is not encouraged, because it will make us feel low and depressed. In the midst of our winter season, or during our time of struggle, the devil and whom he has assigned speaks negativity in our ears, leading us further in the abyss of depression. But we are not alone, and guess what? We can use the coldness of the season to our advantage. Many people during their winters or during their struggles reflect on themselves, reflect on what they have gone through, and that's when they will rise up and start to achieve. It was during a cold time of my life that this devotional series was born. Apostle Paul, who wrote most of the New Testament during the cold times of his life, found himself perplexed or puzzled at times about his situation. There were times when friends betrayed him, and times when things happened that he did not expect. How many of us can identify with what Paul went through? However, Paul did not give in or let his situation get the best of him. But in 2 Corinthians 4, verse 8 to 9 and verse 16 to 17, he said, "We are hard pressed on every side, but not crushed, perplexed, but not in despair, persecuted, but not abandoned, struck down, but not destroyed. Therefore, we do not lose heart. Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day." Even though in the winter we have the thermostats, heaters, and the right type of clothing, we still look forward to getting cozy and warm. And so it is in life. Life will not always be a warm experience and will unavoidably one day leave us in the cold. And so we need the warmth and support of others. We are not exempt from times of suffering, rejection, or disappointments. So we need the support, encouragement, prayer, and intercession of others. As we traverse through life, let's love and care for others. Accept their warmth. Be a friend in need and a friend indeed. Remember, if you keep yourself hibernated and isolated during your winter days or when life struggles are getting you down, do not expect people to always offer you warmth. Take the time to cherish your friendship and relationship so that you will have people to lean on when you are not strong. People that will keep you warm. We welcome your feedback and any remarks you have. You're also welcome to join the Upper Room family for prayer meetings every Wednesday morning. Reach out to us through WhatsApp at 441-519-8087 for more information. Until next time, have a great day with the only God, remembering that no man is an island and we need each other to survive. Solomon asked, How can one keep warm alone? Have a blessed day with an awesome God.